Michael StaJuana of Fil Am News, covering Filipino-American community news in Las Vegas, Nevada, and global scene. Fil Am News from ACTV Studios in the entertainment capital of the world to your home and anywhere on your device. Visit actvus.com to enjoy live streaming of ACTV's programs, especially Fil Am News, anytime and anywhere in the world. You can also download the ACTV app from your smartphone, Roku, Kodi devices to watch live and video-on-demand shows on your phone and share anything to all of your friends globally. ACTV is also available on WCETV app worldwide. Visit actvus.com to get the links, or simply go to Facebook and YouTube and search for Fil Am News. Yes, we're making it easy for you to access Fil Am News and other ACTV programs locally and globally. Here are this week's stories. Miss Intercontinental 2018 winner is Karen Galman from the Philippines. On our interview segment, meet John Paul David of Milestone Realty. On community event, consular outreach in Las Vegas, a success. PNU AAN and famed Fil Am Teachers Valentine's Ball on February 8, 2019. On Las Vegas concert and shows, Ryan Cayabyab and the Singers concert in Las Vegas on April 6, 2019, and Songpel Philippines concert tour in Las Vegas from May 18 to 22, 2019. On U.S. Heritage Celebration, the National African American will be celebrated from February 1st to 28, 2019. Medical equipment located at 3750 South Jones Boulevard, Suite 190, Las Vegas, Nevada 89103. The premier provider for your medical equipment and supply needs. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private and cash pay. Pure medical equipment.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
Congratulations to Miss Intercontinental 2018 winner is Karen Galman from the Philippines. And here is my guest reporter, Archin Quaison, for a special report about the Miss Intercontinental.
Thank you, Doc Mike. From the tribal villages of Kenya to the war-torn Croatia and the channels of Netherlands, young, ambitious women have dreamed of wearing the crown. People from all over the globe have been fascinated with the idea of beautiful, confident women competing for the title of Miss Intercontinental, while the sash and crown have become pop culture mainstays. The Miss Intercontinental event has grown to become the ultimate show icon of female beauty and success. The internationally recognized Miss Intercontinental pageant marks 2015 as the 44th anniversary, which began in 1971 as a congruent tourism event for the island of Aruba. The Miss Intercontinental has become the UN of glamour and beauty, well-known showcase of the world's most poised, stunning women. So it's hard to believe that the pageant started in 1971 as a promotional event for tourism in Aruba. The number of contestants who vie for the most expensive crown of all pageants every year has skyrocketed over 70 and year after year. Miss Intercontinental continues to remind us of the glorious beauty of diversity. Now, back to Fil Am News.
Thank you, Arjun. Once again, congratulations, Miss Intercontinental 2018, Karen Galman from the Philippines. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
From the Philippine Consulate General in Los Angeles conducted a consular outreach mission in Las Vegas, Nevada last January 26 to 27 at the Texas Hotel and Casino. The consular outreach mission was undertaken in cooperation with Fil Am Civic Action International, headed by their FACAI chairman, Mr. Cesar Elpidio, with assistance of FACAI chairman of events, Mr. Bernie Benito. Congratulations to FACAI.
You're watching Fil Am News! Mabuhay!
On our interview segment, meet the very successful realtor licensed at the Milestone Realty, a veteran U.S. Marines, and recognized 212 out of 14,000 realtors in 2017. Please welcome Mr. John Paul David of Milestone Realty. Welcome back to Fil Am News, and of course, I have now John Paul David of Milestone Realty. Hello, John Paul.
Thank you, Doc Mike, for having me here.
Welcome to the show. Anyway, John Paul, what makes you a successful realtor in Las Vegas?
I think the reason why I'm successful is I pay attention to details. If I hear something the client mentions, I always write that down somewhere, and later down the transaction, I come back and I say, look, surprise, I remembered what you told me. And, little details like that, birthdays. I had a client where she said she hasn't seen her mom in a while. And you know what? I surprised her. I bought her a plane ticket to the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Small stuff like that. You know what I mean? I do little things for people, and they remember, and it always comes back. That's what I do.
And one thing, I saw your sale performance.
Yes.
And last year, you made almost 21 million.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Well, I sold almost 21, 22 million gross sales. Again, it goes back to taking care of the clients, good communication skills. What else? And I'm very good with past clients, keeping that relationship with them. So I think that's how I, have been very successful in my career, even especially last year.
Aside from doing this Milestone Realty, what else do you do as as a person?
Well, recently, beginning of or end of last year is when I really started getting involved with the Filipino community, and I figured, this is my community. I want to give back. I started joining a lot of the events, sponsoring, helping out, and it's very nice to see that I get to see all these people and meet so many good people in the community, and it's been a very good year last year. Hopefully to continue that this year as well.
Yeah, it's looked like you're a darling of the crowd. Every time I attend events of Filipino community here in Las Vegas, I can see you, and you're very well supportive of their all activities. So if our clients will ask, where can they find John Paul David? Can you tell our audience?
You can find me on Facebook, John Paul David Realtor. My phone number is 702-701-2803. And for more information, you can find me right here.
Last question, John Paul. I know that the real estate business in Las Vegas is highly competitive. How are you able to have the edge of becoming the top notcher of all of them?
Well, let me see. Besides my communication skills, taking care of clients, I do offer back my program. Let's say you bought a house for $300,000, I'll give you $3,000 back. If you want to list your house, I do offer a flat service fee of just $2,000 to sell your house. That's what I charge. And if you want to buy brand new, I'll give you 50% of the commission, so you can use that for your closing cost. I do volume, I help all my clients, and I pay attention to every detail. So that's how I stay ahead of the crowd.
And of course, thank you very much, because I know there's a big event coming up on February 8th. By the way, to our viewers, February 8th, there will be the first Valentine's Ball for the Filipino American teachers in Las Vegas, and actually proudly is sponsored by Milestone Realty. Of course, John Paul David. Why do you think of sponsoring this event, John Paul?
I know that these teachers came straight from our country, Philippines, and being that they're so far away from home, I think it's a great idea to get them to forget all the sadness and get them one night of happiness amongst each other, Valentine's Day. So I think that's appropriate for the event.
And not only that, John Paul David will be also rappelling a dinner
Yes.
for two
Yes.
for $150 at what restaurant?
Melting Pot. It's one of my favorite restaurants. You can get some fondue, so I think they'll enjoy that as well.
Wow, that was great. And of course, parting words to our viewers.
Well, Vegas, if anybody wants to buy, sell property here in Las Vegas, please reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions you have. If you want to join me as a realtor, I will train you and I'll help you to be one of the best as well. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was great. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. John Paul David of Milestone Realty. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Pure Medical Equipment, located at 3750 South Jones Boulevard, Suite 190, Las Vegas, Nevada 89103. The premier provider for your medical equipment and supply needs. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private and cash pay. Pure Medical Equipment.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
Buying, keeping, or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you and your family need to make in your lifetime. Specify a home inspector trusted by the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. F10 Inspection Services has been serving the Las Vegas real estate industry for many decades, which secures all inspections with a $10,000 honor guarantee. F10 Inspection Services, proudly Asian American. Call 702-374-7377 now.
On Fil Am community events, the Philippine Normal University Alumni Association of Nevada, in collaboration with Filipino-American Educators of Nevada, will be holding their first Teachers Valentine's Ball entitled Pusuan Mo Si Teacher on February 8, 2019 from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the Jackpot Bar and Grill, 4360 South Decatur Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada 89103. Proudly sponsored by John Paul David of Milestone Realty. On Las Vegas concert, Ryan Kayabyab and the Singers live in concert in Las Vegas on April 6, 2019, Saturday at 5 p.m. at the Desert Spring United Methodist Church, 120 North Pavilion Center Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada 89144. Brought to you by the Asian Culture Alliance, Lovely and Jerry's Guerra Promotions, and Pure Medical Equipment, is sponsored by Philippine Times of Southern Nevada, Max's Restaurant, and Press Prints.
You know that the natural resource of the Filipinos are the singers.
Umaga, uyan, man, man lang, ikaw sinta.
written about 11 musicals, and that was from the ballet Ramahari. I did. You saw the first part. That was Katie.
Tumidinig, kumigiling, kumigiling, kumigising, entablado, entablado, noy, entablado, ang entablado ay mundo.
At di babagsak ay nandiyan na sa ganda, yung pwedeng isa pa, pag hinabos ang mga hilingan, di na ba limaman, di na ba limaman, di na ba limaman, babalabalaba.
Kakatek-katek, kikiret, kiret, malalato, napakatindi.
Parang kitikising kinakatikate.
Parang punong di mapakali. Kamay at paa, umiikis, sumasagising.
Paano ba ito?
This is what this song is about. No? Okay. Fine.
Songspell Philippines will be performing back in Las Vegas between May 18 to 22, 2019. Songspell Philippines is on its 10th U.S. concert tour. Scheduled on May 14 to June 13, 2019, the concert tour will be titled Come Alive, and the repertoire will include original Filipino music or OPM and excerpts from the Greatest Showman movie. Watch out for the Songspell Philippines.
At sasama-sama nating pagsisikap, sama-sama ring mararating. Sanghimik, pag-ibig ang hatid, ang musika'y batid sa bawat puso at isip. Isang awit ang aking dalangin, Kristiyano at Muslim, magkaisa sa awitin. Bawat ako, tayo'y Pilipino, isang bansa, di magkaisa, isang dugo, isang lahi ang musika. Ang pangarap ko'y bansang mapayapa. Ang pangarap ko'y bansang mapayapa. Ay buwang iwaga ng silangan.
This month of February, as I quote, we celebrate National African American History Month. We recognize the heritage and achievements of African Americans, the contributions of African Americans have made and continue to make an integral part of our society. And the history of African Americans exemplifies the resilience and innovative spirit that continue to make our nation great. For generations, African Americans had embodied and shared progress of our nation through toil and struggle, and with the courageous actions that have broken barriers. They have made America a better place to live and work for everybody. Women like Katherine Johnson, a pioneer in space history, whose work helped America win the space race, and Madame C.J. Walker, who became one of the most successful female entrepreneur of her time, paved the way for both women and African Americans in their respected fields. Robert Smalls, a man born into slavery, founded our nation's first free and compulsory public school system. Later in life, he served as a lawmaker in South Carolina State Legislature and the U.S. House of Representatives. The strength and determination of men and women like this remind us that our nation brims with people whose contributions continue to make it stronger and better. And I quote Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. And on our social events, happy birthday to my dear Nanay Vicenta. Mom, even though we are not close together in miles, I want you to know that you are always in my heart and in my mind. I love you, Nanay. I hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Fil Am News. Before anything else, I would like to thank my sponsors, Dr. Godwin Maduka of Las Vegas Pain Institute and Medical Center, and Pat Magallanes of Pure Medical Equipment. See you again next week. Doc Michael StaJuana at your service. Mabuhay!